Hello, everybody. Welcome to Unholy Healers. Keryn Lee and Colleen O'Brien welcome you to 2022. This is our first little live in 2022. We are not doing a podcast today. We are just popping in to say hi and welcome and to give you a quick announcement. Colleen?
Yes, both Keryn and I each are going to be offering an online intro workshop to the Theta Healing technique. Now, many of you who watch us probably are already Theta Healers. And you can still come to the intro workshop, get a little refresher. But those of you who are curious to learn more about what Keryn and I do as Theta Healers, how it can help you, maybe we have a group healing, a live demo. There's plenty of things we can talk about in these workshops, but they're gonna be pretty short. They're gonna be like I think Keryn, yours is scheduled for
Mine's
an hour.
An hour, yeah.
Mine's an hour and a half. Might not actually last a whole hour and a half, but I know I'm definitely going to go over an hour. So I wanted to set your expectation that way. But they're super fun. They're going to be online on Zoom, and so watch this page to see. We'll be posting those announcements so that you can see how to register, how to get that information, and when they are, because they're going to be different days, different time zones, and you're welcome to come to both. We'd love to have you as well. So that's what we're announcing, is that we are both going to be offering on Zoom our Theta Healing Intro workshops this month before the end of January.
And also just to mention that these classes are free, and they're really just a way for us to share a little bit about what we do, a little bit about what is involved with theta healing, what it is, because there's so many different healing modalities out there, and theta healing really is quite different in many of the elements that are part of theta healing. It's an interesting story how theta healing came into being, and of course it's a modality that we both really love and use. In fact, Colleen and I just did a swap with each other, so we're feeling rather perky at the moment because we've just cleared a lot of that crap out the way, and we really love to sort of share that with others and just give you a little bit of a taster, like Colleen said, do a bit of a theta meditation or a demo or something like that, just so that you can experience a little bit about that energy for those who are new. And for those who aren't, come along and join in anyway, because I often hear people who've done, maybe basic advanced class or something say, well, I do this theta healing modality, but I don't know how to talk about it. I don't know how to tell other people about it. So come and listen to Colleen and myself rabbit on. We've always got plenty to say, and you might get a few ideas from us.
And it's an opportunity for you to ask questions as well.
Absolutely.
Right? Because, sometimes I find that it is most easy for people to grasp what the theta healing technique is when they experience it for themselves. And so you may not even know what the questions are that you'd want to ask until you actually get into the intro. But knowing how to talk about it, because I don't know about you, Keryn, but so often I try to explain it, and people are like, "Oh, it's energy healing. It's like Reiki, right?"
Yeah, you get that a lot. Yeah,
it's not like Reiki. Reiki's its own thing. It's not. This is not Reiki.
Yeah. Exactly.
So or they hear it's a meditation, and so they think it's that thing you do at the end of yoga, or that you've got to chant sort of hand mudra thing. Not like that at all. So it's most of you probably already a little familiar with it, have gone to ThetaHealing.com, or just are fans of us. Like the camera's over here, fans of us. We'd love to have you. It's a lot of fun, and sometimes some really interesting things come up. Like I was watching one of our original episodes, actually, which was crazy stuff clients say, and because sometimes the things that come out, I mean, even some of the stuff that we just did in our swap, some of those you're like you asked me if I had a universe in my head. And I totally did.
That's it. Every now and then one of us will say, this is going to be a strange question, or I'm going to tell you something strange. It's like, well, it's not really strange anymore, because after you've been doing this for a while, strange is the new normal.
Exactly. So if you want to be able to have the confidence to handle anything, even the crazy, strange stuff, data healing could totally be a tool for you to be able to do that. So yeah, I hope that you'll consider coming, because these intros are going to be super fun. Great way to start off the new year too. And yeah, or, maybe I'll even be able to do a manifestation meditation. That's always great with that group energy. So write your list, things
Yeah.
that you would like to have in your life, ways that you would like to feel, physical ailments and things that you would like to improve upon. Really all of theta healing, you could argue, is manifesting, right? Because we are
Yeah.
requesting a change, that something be evident, whether that's from, a physical thing, a financial issue, a relationship issue. I mean, those are really big for three, right? Of health, wealth, and love. But
Yeah.
it's there's so many different things you can do with theta healing that we're just even going to be able to scratch the surface in just that hour. I
Oh,
mean,
in an hour and a half, yeah, scratching the surface. And it's important to also note that all of this, it's not just airy fairy stuff, it is all backed up with quantum physics. So there is a logical basis to everything that we're doing in theta healing. And that in the basic class is really set out very simply and easily for you, so that you can understand what you're doing, why you're doing it, how it works. Once your brain kind of has an idea of that, it really makes it quite simple. A lot of people think that, healing is really hard, or you have to be, super special to do it. It's like, no, you just need a really good technique, and then anyone can do it,
and
pretty
it
much.
really is utilizing that theta brainwave. If you've got a brain,
Yeah.
you've got brainwaves, you already
Yeah.
naturally
Yeah. You're in.
experience the theta brainwave every day. Every night when you sleep,
Yeah.
you go in and out of that theta brainwave. So in the theta healing technique, we leverage that and allow you through a guided meditation to be in that theta brainwave state while you're conscious. And then you can consciously direct those intentions, or those requests for manifestations, those requests for changes, while you're in that theta brainwave state. And that's where the theta comes from. So it's
Yeah.
very, brainwaves. That's, there are scientific ways that you measure the different brainwaves. So you can hook you up to an encephalogram and see, when you're meditating, what is your dominant brainwave? Are you in that theta brainwave state? Not that many of us have access to that equipment, but they're, as you said, it's backed up with science. Like this isn't some airy fairy, fly by night sort of thing. Theta healing's been around for over 25 years. And there are practitioners and instructors all over the world in many different countries. So this isn't some. This has been around for a while. It's got a track record. It's got support to back you up all over the globe. So we would love to welcome
Yeah.
you into the family. Come to the intro. Find out what it's
And
about.
it's interesting when we decided to just pop in and do a little quick mention of this. But once we start talking about it, of course, all this information starts coming out. But we will keep it short today, because we want to just give you a bit of a heads up of what's going on. We haven't set a new date for the first podcast or the next podcast, whenever that may be, when that may be. But we are still doing other things at the moment. So you can check out both our websites. We will post our details below with the intro class. And, we're doing plenty of other things, but when we'll let you know what's happening with the podcast at some point.
Yeah. So if you're not already following our other Facebook pages here, make sure that you're following Keryn Lee Healing. Make sure you're following Colleen O'Brien Healer as well, because we'll be posting there updates of the other classes and workshops and things that we'll be up to. And yeah, we just popped in for a surprise. We didn't schedule this broadcast. We were just like, hey, let's just jump on. And so thank you so much for those of you who are watching the replay. do watch the space because we'll post our updates and follow our other pages as well. And thank you so much for being a fan, being a follower, being a viewer, for all of the comments that you've made on our other episodes. And we'll let you know when Two Unholy Healers comes back when yeah. See, now that we're about to wrap up,
that's all, folks.
so close, and then I just flubbed it all. Yes. So we'll let you know when we pop in again or have another episode. So it's been lovely. Happy 2022. Thank you to whoever is watching right now. We do see that one person is watching. We're about to wrap up now. So yes. Anything else, Keryn, before we hit the end broadcast button? Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
We love
we'll
you.
See you soon.